And good morning. Nothing like good old technical difficulties to start out a Thursday. Hope you're doing well. We'll move quicker into the weather this morning to make sure that you're aware of everything that's going on. Our area, expect rain. That's what we're going to have here. As we look to the north, in North Mississippi, North Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, it's going to be a mess over the next 24 hours, without a doubt. The Meridian area will not get any snow or ice. It's going to rain here. That's about the sum of it. Temperatures are going to start falling today. We're going to get to a high of about 61, 62, and then the temps will dive throughout the afternoon. 20-mile-an-hour gust. It's going to be chilly by the end of the day. So be prepared for that. Carry you a jacket. Although it's a little warm outside right now, do not let that fool you. That's going to change. We want to make sure that you know that. Let's look at radar and show you what's out there this morning. As we pull this up, current radar, and we do have showers north of us. Let's move in on this so you can see here. This is going to be Kemper County, starting to see some showers there, and most of Winston County, Louisville, under heavy showers right now. That's a lot of rain coming down as we turn on locations to let you see what's going on here. Even a little bit of shower there's in eastern Neshoba County light. We got some heavier showers off to the south and west of Linville there. And we've got some just due west there of Preston as we move into Louisville area there. All around this by Walmart and downtown area. Out by Shiloh Baptist Church, pouring rain. If you're headed 14 out of Louisville toward Macon, Mississippi, when you get about right there where Crystal Ridge Road is, showers, heavy showers, and light showers throughout most of Noxubee County. You get near Mississippi State, starting to see some showers as well. The further north you go, the more of this you're going to see. Now, it's still heavy rain up toward Tupelo. Right now, at the state line at Olive Branch, South Haven, Hernando. These areas now are starting to see a mixture of sleet. This is what all this purple is there. Savannah, these areas here. As you move just a little bit further into Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, Jonesboro, Arkansas, look at the snow that's moving across. And this is going to make its way here toward the Nashville area. Already starting to see it in Columbia, Tennessee. Hasn't quite made it to Murfreesboro up in here. Eagle View has it so far, but it's making its way there. And this is going to cover, let me back out and show you just how big this is. This stretches from Arkansas all the way past New York up to Massachusetts, this system that's coming across. We're fortunate that we're not going to get any of this because this is going to be, Nashville alone is looking at 6 inches, 5 to 6 inches of snow. I understand that in that area there ain't a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread for a country mile. We all know that. That's what's happened there. But again, our area will be fine on that. Good morning to everyone. I hope you're doing well and getting your day started well. We had a slow start there. I had an issue that I can't tell you what it was, but I jiggled a few wires and, well, we're back. I have no reason or understanding why that happened. It just happens sometimes. All right, let's switch gears and move over here and show you exactly what the National Weather Service is calling for today so that you'll be aware of all of this. And we'll keep it a little shorter since we're running behind this morning. Let's start out with our record highs and record lows this morning.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we go to this, 1989, a high record today of 78 degrees. It was 1924 that it was a bitter cold 8 degrees. That's been a while ago, but it was cold. As we look at what's forecasted for today, 59. Looks like we'll get that up through Philadelphia, 55. Temperatures will drop again drastically to about 42. Now, we're going to see 63 in Hattiesburg, 55 in Vicksburg. Natchez will even see 59, but those temperatures won't stay long. Let's move over here to Tuscaloosa, Demopolis. We're looking at about the same thing at Livingston, Alabama, 54, 55. The further north that you go into Alabama, the colder it's going to be. As we've got that portions of Lamar, Marion, and Winston counties could see freezing rain through mid-morning, and that's going to be up here in this area here. As we look at this, freezing rain possible as we show that in Hamilton County, Alabama. Be careful the further north that you go, anywhere near that Tennessee state line. Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, Tennessee, conditions will change. If you have to go north of us today, be extremely cautious. You're going to need to drive slower. It's going to be a mess. As we look at this in Mississippi, Cleveland area up in the Delta is about as far south as it comes with the freezing rain today. And that's going to be mainly this morning, right through there. It's about the only place that we're going to show that's going to get that south of those areas. All right, that's that winter advisory for Alabama. Let's look at what we've got here. Snowfall on the Mississippi-Tennessee line. This is going to be Jackson, Tennessee, 2 to 4 inches is expected. Paris, Tennessee, 2 to 4 inches. Covington, 1 to 2 inches. What we've got here in Corinth, along Holly Springs, this line right here at Memphis, Tennessee, is estimated to be about 1 inch that will fall across there this morning. So they're going to get a good dusting as we look at this. Let's go forward and take a look at what else we have to offer here. This is the ice that we're expected in North Mississippi. Now, keep in mind if you've got friends, family in that area, they will most likely be without power before long because ice is going to break tree limbs and it's going to wreak havoc on that area. From all of this area here, from Jackson, Tennessee down to Oxford. Those areas there, it's going to be a mess there. We're looking at about a half an inch of ice in Oxford, 1/10 of an inch over here. It's sporadic, a half to about 1/10 in these areas here. But that will be pretty rough on everybody in those areas there. Again, power most likely will go out. And we'll keep track of that for you to keep you up to date on that. Keep your friends and family that live in that area well advised. I'd call them now and make sure that they've got gas and a generator before it does happen. Make sure that they're prepared for what's going to happen. North Mississippi, this is the wintry mix as we look at this. Again, wintry mix here, snow 1 inch, and as you get up here past Jackson, Tennessee, the heavier it gets, 4 to 6 inches in Paris. And then when you get toward the Nashville area, and I don't think I loaded it this morning, I was having those technical difficulties, but they're expecting at least Murfreesboro, Nashville, 5 to 6 inches, on into Bowling Green in Lexington, Kentucky. It's going to be a mess there. All right, temperatures, what are they going to do for us? 43 degrees, yes. Put your flip-flops back up. It's going to change. We're getting to a high maybe in the 50s, 59, and then it will drop. But here we've got normal temperatures. We've got another heat wave coming after this cold front. It's just up and down. There's going to be, I just see a lot of people getting sick from this temperature up and down, up and down. It's January, believe it or not. Here's our 6 to 10 day outlook. And let's look at this and talk about this. Today, 61 at most for the high, 59 to 61. We have a 70% chance of rain today. Now, we'll have heavier rains before 1 o'clock, then a chance of light showers between 1 and 3, and it should taper off then. Those by 11 a.m. is when the temperatures will start dipping, right around lunchtime, 11 o'clock, and it would dip to 43. We're going to have wind gust of about 25 miles an hour. So whatever the temperature is, it's going to be miserable outside mixed with that. Look at this low tonight. 25 degrees is what we're expecting. I've said this several times. I hope you've got your pipes wrapped. This is going to be a very cold with the wind blowing, 25 degrees. Now, as we move into tomorrow, we're warming up to 46, down to only 30 tomorrow night. And then we've got some more 20s coming by Monday. But look at this. We're seesawing from 25 to 60, just back and forth. And it will make you sick. Then another chance of showers there on Sunday. As we look at Saturday, 59 for a high, only a slight chance of rain. By Sunday, 67 for the high. Again, it gets hot and more rain. A low of only 37, so we don't have to worry about any precipitation mixed with that of snow and ice or anything like that. By Monday, the temps after that rain moves through would dip back down to 48. We'll get to 29 on Monday night, electric blanket weather again, 50 on Tuesday, and then 31 that night. Let's go ahead and look all the way through the 20th of January. Again, more seesawing. We get back up to about 60, and then we're going to have some 40-degree nights. Nothing major that dips back down into the 20s, but it's Mother Nature, and we'll watch this. It's back and forth. Again, it's going to make people that normally wouldn't get sick. It just happens to us. It will get you. Don't forget that. Let's look at deer hunting today. Is it good, bad, or ugly? Well, your major time that you could go is ending about right now for this morning. It's over. Second time to go will be right around dark from 5 to 7 o'clock tonight. So that last 20 to 30 minutes of hunting this afternoon will be good. What is the wind going to do? South-southeast, 5 to 15, becoming northwest in the afternoon. And again, gust of 25 miles an hour. Kind of hard to hang on to a tree like that. But that is where we are. Again, the Meridian area will not see any bad weather. We're not getting that. Let's go back over here and take another look at radar while we're here so you can see exactly what's going on where the snow is. Here's radar. Here we are. Let me turn this off. Here we are right down here with 20 and 59 meet. North of Tuscaloosa, some light showers. As you get to Winston County, a lot of rain. We go north, we're starting to see this sleet moving across the Tennessee-Mississippi line right there. Jackson, Tennessee, lots of snow. We've got it up here at Jonesboro, Arkansas. All the way north, look at all of this. Springfield, Missouri, Paducah, all of this. Henderson, Kentucky. Evansville, Indiana, already under snow, and this is making its way toward the Nashville area. Hadn't made it there yet, but y'all be prepared. It's coming your way. It's on the outskirts of town now, not very far from there at all. So Eagleville has it already. And this is going to stretch from here to all the way past New York to Massachusetts. So a big winter storm moves across, and fortunately, we're not involved in that. We still got our milk and bread, don't we? Now, we'll be back here in just a little while beginning at 8 o'clock. Candace is coming in. She'll be ready. We'll talk about all the stories that affect you, what's happening. We did have a hit and run last night in Meridian. If you were wondering what all the sirens were on Highway 11 and 80 past Cracker Barrel, it was a hit and run. From what I understand, it was a person walking down the road. They may have had a buggy, and supposedly somebody dodged something in the road and hit the lady or person. Had they stopped, it would have been okay, but from what I understand, they rolled on, and that became a hit and run. That becomes such a serious matter. Now, the good news out of all of that is I understand it to be minor injuries that she suffered. It's shocking that you can be hit by a car and it be only minor injuries. Thank heavens on that. We wish her a quick recovery. Sad that something like that can happen. Well, we've seen a string of things like that over the last month and a half. People, for whatever reason, whether they've been drinking or they didn't have car insurance, they get spooked and run. Stop and help somebody. Do not leave your fellow man on the side of the road. I don't think anybody watching would do that. But there are people out there that do that. Just such a shame. But that happened in the late evening hours last night. Some of the stories, and we'll bring you that and a whole lot more information for you right here at 8 o'clock. Join us. Tune in. We'll learn something together. We appreciate it, and we'll see you back here in just a little bit here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Thanks for dropping by.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by